Good morning, students. Today we shall learn the chapter on acids, bases, and salts, chapter 2 of your syllabus. In the previous chapter, you have learned chemical reactions and equations. You have known to distinguish between a chemical change and a physical change. In a chemical change, a new substance with altogether new properties is formed involving energy changes. You have also learned to write word equation and chemical equations with symbols and formula to represent chemical reactions. You have also got knowledge of balancing of chemical equations following law of conservation of mass, that is, same and equal number of atoms must be present on reactant and product side. You have used hit and trial method. Then you got the knowledge of types of chemical reactions, namely combination reaction, decomposition reaction, displacement and double displacement reaction, oxidation and reduction reactions. You were further illustrated with everyday life chemical reactions of corrosion and rancidity to know more about oxidation. The present chapter deals with number 1, the basic definition and characteristics of acids and bases. Number 2, method of dilution of an acid or base. Number 3, strength of acidic or basic solution and pH. Number 4, importance of pH in everyday life. Number 5, basic definition of salt and the chemicals derived from common salt, that is caustic soda, sodium bicarbonate, sodium carbonate, and bleaching powder. Crystals of salt. Now, coming to the present chapter, what are acids? Acids are, as the name derived from the Latin word acidus, means sour to taste. It changes blue litmus red. Now what is litmus? Litmus is a natural indicator which shows color change in acidic or basic medium. Another important point of acids is acids produce hydrogen ions, or more correctly hydronium ions, that is H3O plus, in the presence of water. Similarly, what are bases? Bases are bitter to taste and soapy to touch. It changes a red litmus solution to blue. Bases produce hydroxyl ions or hydroxide ions, that is OH minus ions in water. Children, the other characteristic chemical properties of acids and bases will be taken up in the corresponding sections of the chapter. Now, let us review some important terms related to acids and bases. What are mineral acids? Mineral acids originate from rocks and minerals. They are also called inorganic acids. Examples: hydrochloric acid, nitric acid, sulfuric acid. What are organic acids? Organic acids originate from plants and animals. For example, benzoic acid, citric acid found in lemons, formic acid found in the stings of bees, ants. What are alkalis? All water-soluble bases are called alkalis. The jargon says all alkalis are bases, but all bases need not be alkalis. Okay? Examples: sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, they are highly soluble in water, and that is why they are alkalis. Now, a small activity, students. We have named some common acids. For example, carbonic acid, hydrochloric acid, nitric acid. Now you have to give the types of these common acids, their common formula, the chemical formula I mean, and where found or used, from where these acids are found or used. Please try out on your own, then we can discuss on the solutions. Similarly, these are the names of certain common bases. For example, sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide. You got to provide their commercial names, their chemical formula, and their uses. Please try it out. Then we will be discussing on their solutions.